Good morning. It's right now Sunday morning. Parshas Mishpatim. I guess it's the 16th, February 16th. It's the Yud Ches of Shvat. It's just Ches Shvat, yeah. 3:32 in the morning. I'm learning through the night, basically. I'm going to give a shir now on the loving kindness of Chaim. By the way, the shir is sponsored by Chaim, the handyman, and we're looking actually for more sponsors. Also, we're looking forward for a very big investor, to invest in a restaurant, and a wedding hall, and a bar mitzvah hall, and a simcha hall. We have a property which is looking for a big investor. Basically, most of the positions is taken, besides for maybe some waiters are available. Waiter positions are available. Maybe some kitchen staff, that's about it. And some behind the counter workers. That's about it. It's a family business, and the phone number to reach on that is 848-238-4432 or 329-225-2339 to apply for jobs. Or you could reach any of the other staff. Main staff is at any other staff right here. We have one other staff is phone number 845-641-1795 to also let us know if you want to if you're interested in investing in the restaurant. Our deal is with the restaurant. If you want to invest, we give you basically for a long time the free meal once a week for your whole family. And your whole family could be up to you, your wife, and your children, daughters and sons. That's about it, not cousins and everything, So let's say you have 16 kids in your family, we'll still do it. It's a great location in New Jersey. Ramashim, a nice place, and we have a chef ready, a major chef actually. We have a building already, a place. We're looking for an investor to help us, demolish the old building there and basically build a nice new hall and restaurant. So we're looking for someone to put some nice money in it. So it's probably talking about someone wants to put at least $10 million in it or something like that. Talking about basically he's not going to be the chef. He's not going to have a job there. If he wants any of his kids to basically get a job or something of being a waiter or something like that. It's a Yad Yehudi restaurant. It's only for Jewish workers because we're very strict in Hashkacha. We don't want anybody besides for the family and those who are not Machav V'Chi to be working there. So we're only hiring Yiddish workers. And so basically, I'm going to go start with this year. So anybody who wants to basically be a investor in the business, you call me 848-238-4432 or 329-225-2339. Or again, you can speak to Elio at 845-641-1795 and let them know you're interested in helping out and being an investor. And it's a family business of B'nai Torah. We have very talented family, very talented in cooking, very talented and skillful restaurants and weddings, musicians and everything they have in the family. And we're just basically looking for someone to help out with a big pot of money, basically, and that's what we need. Okay, so anyways, we'll go with the shear here, the Chaim on Yud Cheshvat, protection. Providing a wayfarer food and water is obviously life-saving gesture. Surprisingly, offering him an escort can be every bit as important. To preserving his life, and failure to see to do this final detail of Achnas Zerchem can have dire results for both the host and the advisor. The story is told of a man who established a large guest house for travelers on the road, which we're planning to do that also. Planning to maybe eventually build a hotel on this on top of the hole that we're building. One day a terrible fire broke out and destroyed his entire enterprise. He went to the Kotzker Rebbe and asked how could Hashem let this happen, when the whole purpose of the house was Achnas Sarchim. The Rebbe pointed out a fatal flaw in the operation of the guest house. The man provided food and drink to his guests, but he never escorted them on their way. This meant that the Kroinim of Eshel, see day 136, the letter Lamed for Levaya, was missing. The letters remained Aleph and Shin. Spells Aish, meaning fire. Failing to escort a guest is not the simple omission of a detail. It is a potential source of tragedy. The Torah presents a discussion of the Egla Rufa, the exalted calf, which deals with the halacha regarding a dead body that is found between two towns. The procedure in such an event is that the rabbinical court is summoned to the site and requirement to atone, saying, "We did not spill this blood. Our eyes did not see who did it." This procedure immediately raises a question: why would the sages of the community be required to answer for a murder? The underlying meaning of this statement is a confession that they did not see to this wayfarer's needs. He was not sent off properly with an escort and food for the road. Rather, he was left to wander off by himself, vulnerable to the dangers of the journey. Now, I went through this situation several times. Several times people did not support me with enough money and enough food for the way. When I left to Virginia, when I left all these places for the jobs, and merely very few people that gave me money to help me out to go on the way. And I was nearly knocked down by the Mexican mob on the way there as well. The sages teach that one who accompanies a guest, even the minimum distance of 4 amas along a city street, provides a protection for that person en route. Conversely, of one who neglects this duty, it is as if he spilled blood. Practical terms, an escort can direct the traveler to the right road and warn him against dangerous areas. On another level, Kabbalah teaches that when a person escorts someone, part of his presence accompanies the traveler as he continues on his way. Now, all this that the Lakewood School did to me with my Masira, the Masira that they did on me, with the school bus on the sidewalk, and of all the things they were right of me, caused me to come into this situation several times, which they went against this Chofetz Chaim as well. The principle at work in the case of Egla Rufa is grounded in human psychology. As well, the elder of Navardik explained that a friend send-off provides a person with a sense of well-being, and that can be his best weapon in fending off an assailant. A person who feels valued and has the will to live and the optimism of struggle for his survival. One who feels that no one cares about his coming or going feels depressed, which I came to several situations of the way people put me several years ago before I ended up having to have a panic attack and having to attack a few shuls, and is thus robbed for the strength to run away or mount a struggle against an assailant on the road. One further aspect of Abraham's Achnas Zarchim deserves note. He enlisted the help of his son Ishmael in tending him to his guest. Despite the presence of numerous servants, this detail, like all the others, is an instruction to the Jewish people families that involve their children greeting, serving, and escorting their guests are forming, brick by brick, the foundation of the homes their children will eventually build for themselves. The next time Lineder I have guests in my home, I will involve my children in some aspects of Achnas Zarchim. New Lakewood scoop. What did you do to Lakewood? Because there ain't nobody to take Achnas Zarchim in. For months, people suffer corona because of them. And, yep. Alright, anyways, this year was sponsored by Chaim, the handyman, 848-238-4432 or 329-225-2339. Take care, bye-bye, have a great and wonderful week. Aslach Rab, Shapanasa, Berevach, Oishav, we see the Gulam, Kar, Behavior, Menu, Lema, Amen, Kulta, bye-bye.